And then we're gonna go with a little bit of oil.
Come on now, smarten up.
I forget sometimes. I'm so in the habit. Who's the one person that you've always looked to and you're like, man, they're fans of mine as well?
Maybe Damian Marley or Akon. That's a funny one because Akon, my mother, I talked to my mother's like, who the hell is this Acorn? I'm like, who? She's like, Acorn, he's trying to sound like just like ya, right? I'm like, I don't hear it. I didn't really hear it. Locked up, I didn't really hear it. My mother heard it. She said, I'm getting the bikers after him. She's only kidding though, right? And then I'm down in Florida with Cool and Dre, Fat Joe. I was doing a song with Fat Joe and all them, and I was down there and I met his brother.
Akon's brother.
Yeah, and he's like, my brother's your biggest fan. I'm like, yeah, really? I said, oh, my mother was right.
Nowadays, like when you hear the word informer, what does that bring? Does that bring a smile, a cringe, or does it just like transport you back in time?
Just a smile, I guess.
It's like an era.
Yeah, it's just, bless it. It wasn't my favorite song when I was doing it. I didn't really like it.
For real?
Yeah, when I first did it, I was like, I don't like this one. No, this is gonna be the single. I was like, all right, well.
But it created international waves.
I didn't know that at the time. I just was like, I don't know if I like it. Shan didn't like it after because I changed it.
Okay.
Because when I first did it, when I first met Shan, I was like, informer, so that Miss me, I go blam. A skiddly boom boom, a skiddly boom boom down. Right? A skiddly, not a licky boom boom down. And then during, we lost it, I don't know, along the way, and it just turned out to, a licky boom boom down. He's like, I didn't like it, I want the skiddly boom boom down. Like Little Wayne sang it. He's like, we got that white boy, that Snow, that informer. So they all like it. So, Daddy Yankee loved it.
Yes.
So I'm not mad at it.
Yeah. When I decided to do patois, for me, like everybody was telling me, don't do it. There's nobody that wants a Jamaican Chinese restaurant. People want to go to either a Jamaican restaurant, they want to go to a Chinese restaurant. Don't bridge that gap. Even though this is my heritage, this is what makes me me. Did anyone ever try to tell you not to use patois in your career?
Not to my face.
Yeah.
Probably, a lot of them probably did. What is he doing? But I didn't care. I wasn't looking at it like anything. I wasn't there to make money or do it for fame or anything. I just did it because I just fell in love with the music because of the Jamaican family next door to me. Just got me into the music and I loved it. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, holy shit, I'm pretty good at it. What the hell? I was a rocker first.
Okay.
Long hair, Kiss. And then the Jamaican family say, yo, listen, let me cut your hair, because he was a barber. Let me cut your hair. And he cut my hair short, put the round glasses on me. I was like, yo.
And what was that first reggae record that just
Bob, of course.
Bob.
Yeah.
Made you feel like you need to do this. This is in you.
No, not need to do it. I never wanted to do it.
No?
It's not like, I want to do this. I didn't want never to do it. I was just good at it. And then when I went to jail, and all the Jamaicans in jail, and I would just sing for everybody's like, yo! Because they never heard no white guy like that before '89. You know what I mean? In jail, they were like, yo, I'd stand up on the table, nobody could even talk.
Wow.
And I'd just sing other people's songs, Coca-Tea, Tennessee, all them, and people, oh, in jail. I was like, oh shit, I'm pretty good, eh?
What was it that triggered the big step from being somebody that's getting the party started to international superstardom?
MC Shan. Yeah. He came down to buy some weed on the block. And he's
were in New York.
Yeah, he's like, yo, you gotta hear this white kid.
Yeah.
Shan's like, yo, let me hear what you got. And I wasn't there to, I want to do, I didn't care. I just liked Shan because I knew Shan. I'm like, oh, what up, Shan? He's like, yo, I heard. And I was like, because I wrote that in jail to this little piece. He's like, yo, come to my house.
Yes.
And I was like, all right. I'd never been in a studio before.
Yeah.
Went to his house, stayed there for a couple months, and then we did all the songs.
So true.
Yeah, I see my video for the first time in jail.
Oh, what?
Yep. I was pacing down and forth. I heard people say, it's on, it's on.
Yeah.
Pacing, I'm like, I hope it's not Vanilla Ice or somebody, you know what I mean? I'm like, what? And there I am in jail.
Yeah.
Everybody's in jail. Yeah. And then a limousine picked me up, and then that was it. The first time I saw my video was in jail, right? The guards started treating me different. The inmates started treating me different. When I went back to jail, you know what I'm saying? I got charged just a little while ago when I went back to jail. The inmates would look at me like, what's wrong with you? You stupid? She, preaching to me. People in jail for murder or whatnot. What are you, stupid? Are you an idiot? You got something.
So Snow in 2025, if you could go back to meeting Snow in 1992, what piece of advice would you give him?
I don't want to go meet him in 92. He's in jail in 92. What, you putting me in jail again? You better rub that Buddha.
Okay, 1991 then.
91? All right. I can see him. I see him in New York.
Yeah. What
Crazy.
advice would you give yourself?
I wouldn't tell him anything. I'd stay away from him.
No, Darren.
I wouldn't tell him anything. He'd get mad at me.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Hot-headed.
Interesting.
Drinking.
Yeah.
Like to fight. That's it. I would tell him, I'd try to tell him, chill out on the drinking. Which I did 97. I haven't touched a drinking since 97.
Wow.
So I would have said, slow down on that. Let's do something, But he probably would have said, no big deal, what are you going to get? And took a drink and, So that's what I would have said, drinking. The drinking was my problem.
I understand.
So that's what I would have said to him. Yeah. I wanted to be a cook too.
Did you really?
Yeah, I took classes. Yeah, when I got out of jail, when I wrote The Informer, I got out of jail, I got a bail. I got 60,000 bail, but I can only eat with a spoon, right? While I was on bail, I could only eat with a spoon. I couldn't have no knives or forks in my possession. That was my bail stipulation. And they said, you got to work or you got to go to school. I said, I'm going to school.
Yeah.
So I went to school. I was 17, 18.
Yeah. I
went to school. And I took, all the easiest classes, cooking. I'll take cooking, yeah. So I got the big book and they called me in the office, like, excuse me, you're not supposed to be having all these knives and everything. You got to go to science class or something. You got to sit. So they took me out of the cooking class.
How does somebody that grew up like you deal with the new challenges when things like money start coming into this and relations and everything?
I kept all the same friends.
Yeah.
To this day, I have all of them from Allenbury. But changing, it didn't change me at all. It calmed me down. Changed for the better, calmed me down,
You bought your mom a house.
Yeah, the first thing I did, bought my mom a house and stuff. But changed me as a person, no.
No. What were the biggest challenges now that you have money, going back to those days?
I didn't want to do this. It wasn't my dream to be a singer. You know what I mean? So it's like...
It was your destiny, but it wasn't your dream.
Yeah.
That's a cool way to put it.
Yeah, that's
a very cool way to put it.
It's like even the other day I got a thing and they're like, oh, your song's going to be on Family Guy.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yes.
I was like...
She
was excited. Family Guy. I was like, I don't watch cartoons, but,
it's Family Guy.
Yeah.
And even
only
getting
here.
the script, he
can
got
only
sent
happen here. Toronto. It's the only place it can happen for a person like me.
Really?
Yeah.
I love that.
If I lived in New York, I'd be in the West Side. I'd be with the Irish. I'd be whatever I'd have to be doing.
Yeah, the diversity.
Yeah, me growing up with a Newfie here, Jamaican here, everybody in my project, it's all mixed. It gave me a chance to hear music and to meet these people and to, and that's being our culture here in Toronto, It's so segregated down anywhere else.
I feel the same way about how you're saying your career could have only happened in Toronto. I feel the same way about Patois.
Yeah.
It's a restaurant that I don't think I could do in many other cities.
Yeah.
It takes a very knowledgeable public to understand something unique like this. And
how's Snow doing Jamaican music when there's no Jamaicans in Toronto? This is what they thought.
Ridiculous.
Because remember, the Blue Jays didn't win. They didn't know nothing about Toronto. We didn't have a basketball team, whatever.
This is so true.
They're like, there's no Jamaicans in Toronto, right?
I got that.
And everybody just embraced.
Yeah, it didn't matter.
Like the dish over there.
Yeah.
Just melted everything together. And
When your mom first heard Informer, what were her thoughts?
don't give a shit. That's true. I don't like that. It's too commercial. I don't like that. It's too commercial. Because she only grew up with R&B.
Okay.
Rick James. Rick James babysat me. So my mother knew all them.
Wait, what? Rick James babysat you?
The Rick
huge.
James.
Yeah.
Because remember, he's from Toronto.
I did not know
Well,
that.
he's from Buffalo.
Okay.
Right? And he came over here. He was in a band with
Neil Young?
Neil Young.
Yeah.
So I grew up R&B. Me growing up, Kiss, rock. Then I started getting into the reggae music. Hip hop. And then I left hip hop and got deep into the reggae, and I'd get tapes from my next door neighbor, and I play him downstairs, live cassette. Break, blood clutter. My mother be banging, turn that shit off, what is that crap? Now she loves reggae, she can put a CD in and she can understand it. I got her freestyling the other day, a couple years ago, and I was doing this beat, and she freestyled. And I'm like, where did the hell? She goes, lived in Allenberry Gardens, never had a clue. Was just trying to be a nice little girl. End up being the thorn in the rose bush, got so much trouble, in the hood. Oh my God, my kids are bad. Everybody went to jail, even my dad. I'm like, you freestyled that? She's like, I'm doing the beat, eh? I'm like, wow. She's like, no more. I'm like, holy. Yeah, she's musical. Oh, that's where I get my music from, is from her, right?
So for your fans that are like very that know about Informer, tell me another like lesser known song that you would love for them to check out from your catalog.
It's not my favorite song. It's not my whatever, but it's the only song I wrote about a person, right? And it's called Ease Up. Yeah, I looked that one up, Ease Up. It's about my cousin Tracy. She was wild. I went and visited her one time in jail. And she's all done up. I said, where'd you get all the makeup from? She goes, well, the toilet roll, that's the curls.
Yeah.
She goes, the Sun newspaper, you know the Sun? You know where it says the Sun? A little bit of water, blush. She's got her blush, she's got everything. I'm like, holy shit, you're all done up, eh? Like, yep.
If there's one thing that living in Jamaica taught me, it's resourcefulness. And that's exactly like what you're talking about. What did you find in jail, like when it came to being resourceful around food and around...
Well, my brother and them used to kill me because on the weekends we get eggs, fried eggs.
Yeah.
Oh boy, and I'd make a fried egg sandwich and I'd wrap it in toilet paper and put it under my bed. Sting! And like 11 o'clock at night, I just ha-hee-hee. My brother would be in my cell, right? My brother was in my cell, same with my father, my Uncle Patty, we're all together, right? So they'd be mad at me, they're all hungry. At nighttime, I'd pull out a nice egg sandwich. But certain things like, remember the ashtrays like my McDonald's?
Yes.
They're like that
the thin
foily ones.
Yeah.
They got those. Brother, I just said, yo, what's that? Hing, flattened it out, boop, 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 made a big S out of it, got my towel, ripped this part here, braided it, my rope chain, put a big S on my chain. Boy, I come out on the range like, yo, the people like, yo. It lasted like about half an hour. The guards were like, yo, give me that, right? So that was one. I grew up with the wildest.
Yeah.
The wildest. There's nobody grew up with more wilder than me.
And what's something that growing up with wild people around you has taught you that you think is something that has applied throughout your life that has
knowledge,
helped you?
Street knowledge.
Yeah.
That's what I could read people. I could tell when they're full of shit or this or not true,
Mm-hmm.
And boosting and these and this and that, but with a lot of respect for women, a lot of respect for people's stuff. Yes. You know what I mean? Not stealing so I grew up with a lot of respect from them guys. So
yes.
When we travel,
I was so street, but I wasn't gangster. I didn't have the heart of a I didn't have a heart of a gangster. I was too kind.
Yes.
I can't do nothing. You know what I mean? I would boost from the big, but I can't do anything. I can't. These, so I was a little softer. I think that was the God giving me the blessing of the music and say, yo, Darren, your music, you know what I mean? And 97, I quit. I never had a drink and never had a charge. That was my last charge. All I do is just stay positive, do positive things. I got my Buddha.
I like that.
And I believe in it. I don't wear it because I go all the time up to the temple up at Bayview and
North of
Steeles.
Yes.
Right there.
I know it.
On the west side.
Yes.
I go in there, light my candles, do all that.
He does that on his own.
I go in there on my own.
No, and he'll tell me, he's like, oh, I went there with Frostbite.
Yeah,
You
and I bought you that flower thing.
Yes.
I went to Thailand, to the temple out in Thailand with my manager. He was Chinese. And we went to the temple and we walked, it was New Year's, and we walked, the 3 times, whatever, with the things and all that, and and I got into the car, and he's Chinese, and we looked at each other, and he was like, do you feel light? I said, I feel like I'm floating. He goes, me too. And we were like, holy, this is like 20 years, you know, way back.
And you mentioned that you put out an album in Thai as well too.
Yeah,
What was that like, the learning experience of the language? And
that's what I do. I have fun. If I can do, I don't do it for the money. Oh, I could do this and it's going to blow up and I'll have Thai. Who sings on a Thai album? You know what I mean? I do whatever I do for fun. Never done it for money, and that's why I won. You know what I mean? When you have it, you're doing it for an agenda. You're doing it for the women. You're doing it for the money. You're not going to get it.
And how have you stayed grounded like that, down to earth, when there's so much temptation to, you know, like to cash in, or for people to, I'm sure that you got so many people approaching you.
Alan Berry. Same people, same family, same friends, same, keep me just normal, you know?
He's been asked to perform at basketball events at Scotia Bay.
Oh, the halftime show?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't like basketball.
So he's not doing
No, sorry.
Do it.
Get me on the hockey game, we'll talk about it, right?
And then also, so he told me a story that Cyndi Lauper was recording, and it was what song was it? I think the version of Girls Want to Have Fun.
Girls, yeah.
And she asked him, "Would you come on this track? I'm redoing it or whatever." And you were like, "That sounds fun. I'm gonna do it." So it's like that kind of stuff. So he's like, "All right."
Cool.
So there's a song in the Cyndi Lauper song where Darren's is in there too.
I came down to my underwear, my head wrapped. I was like, "What time are you done at the studio?" Because my studio session was after hers. I lived upstairs though.
Yeah.
I said, "Oh, Cindy, I didn't know you're here. How you doing?" "Oh, Snow, get on the." Went upstairs, and the next thing I know, it's out. Right? I came down there just to check on the time. What's going on here?
I want to thank you guys so much for cooking with me today and for sharing your stories.
Sharing our ingredient.
I've always found that the most successful times as a chef is when you get to know somebody through their food and like to share these stories and have these moments. This is exactly what it's about.
Now she knows how to, you know, cook up a little Jamaican for us.
I will make this dish, and I will send you a video of it done so you can see it. How about that? I will do that. And then Darren will taste test it. I like his authenticity.
Yes.
I don't want him to say anything because it's going to make me feel better. You know?
What's that? What's that burning in there? Fire alarms going off. Doors are opening up. Dogs are barking.